What's up, people? Zakatech here, bringing another reaction video to an anime that I haven't reacted to for a minute. I think I'm on like episode 6, I said. Yeah. Um, Season 1, episode 6, her circumstances. Yeah. It's called wow. Um, uh, Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. Haven't reacted because I'm gonna do this thing where I'm gonna go back and finish the old animes that I'm supposed to be catching up on before I start any new animes. I even wrote down a list on a piece of papers, new animes and old animes, so that I don't get things mixed up. But see what happens this episode. It's been a while since I've watched this. I know they fight like gargoyle characters, um, stuff like that. But I think it's gargoyle. I think they're gargoyles or goblins, something like that. But see what happens. See how loud it is.
I'm sorry. I just sort of assumed that you two were in a relationship. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions.
Well, thanks, but I could have waited until breakfast.
What?
Relationship? Who's in a relationship with who? What's going on here, huh?
It's nothing, man.
Yeah, right, like I'm gonna believe that. Who is it? Well, who?
It was a misunderstanding, that's all. Just like Shihodo was
What
saying.
kind of situation leads to that kind of
So
misunderstanding?
just calm down for a second, I'll explain.
This can't end well.
Hans and I
Awkward.
were on the ground and he had his arms around me, that's all. That's what Shihodo saw. It's no big deal.
That ought to do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell, man? What were you doing with your arms around her? What's really going on with you? How could you cross that line, huh?
Line? What line? Really, this is all just a
No,
misunderstanding.
not buying it. No way. You were definitely trying something. Admit it.
I was crying, and so was Haru. We both needed to talk to someone.
Yes, keep going. And don't leave out any details. They're very important, okay? I need to know everything.
Stop!
Paranoid as hell, like. Sounds like somebody's paranoid. I'd be like, relax. The hell? Holy cow.
That's it? Seriously? That's all that happened? You're so lame. You're like the lamest person who ever existed. You know that, right?
Yeah, you're the one.
Yeah.
So anyway, Shihodo and I
Yeah,
decided
freaking
something.
out.
We're gonna try to be nicer to Mary from now on.
You know, I was thinking, just healing us would fix a lot. Maybe we should try talking to her about it?
Don't waste your breath. She's made up her mind. There's no changing it.
I know it's not easy. We can't just automatically accept her as one of us. But if we always treat her as an outsider, then she'll always be one.
Yeah.
She'll never become part of the group that way.
They're talking about
He's right. Obviously,
the new
Mary
girl
hasn't
that
been
came in their
friendly to
group.
us so far. But Shihodo and I haven't exactly been
Because if
friends
I
with
remember
her.
right, they had a friend that had the
I guess you're
same.
right.
That was the same type of person this girl is, and he ended up
She's in
dying
our
by the
party, so
goblins.
doesn't that make her a
If
friend?
I'm right,
Or an ally at
a
least?
couple episodes ago.
Well, having her is better than having no priest at all. I can admit that much. Yeah. And you know what? Another girl in the party increases the chances of one of them falling for me. That's
What the
it. Maybe all I
okay.
need is to get past the tough exterior
Weird.
first.
Yeah, right, Ronta. Mary's never gonna fall for you. No way.
Shut your big mouth, Mogazo! Wait,
Damn.
Mogazo? Did you just say something snarky? You did, didn't you? I can't freaking believe it!
Okay.
Good morning.
This girl right here. Probably been with him for like 4 days.
How do you make friends with somebody who looks at you like that for just saying good morning?
Good morning to you too. You can keep going. I'm fine walking in the back.
They got you. Okay.
So, Mary, you weren't with the rest of us at breakfast. What did you eat? Food. What else? So, how long have you been doing this? Working as a volunteer soldier? A while. Do you have a favorite snack? I've got tons. I'm always snacking. I honestly don't care.
Definitely doesn't want to talk. You can tell. At least she's not being an asshole.
Mokuzo, Rata, you'll get one each.
Big ass
You
goblins.
made it, I'll
Nope.
get the third.
Or at least that
Mary
one
will
guy.
back us up from the rear.
The hell? Jesus Christ. If I'm right, doesn't she heal? Like she's a healer? I need to do this more.
Of course. I'm sorry. Damn it! Don't let her get to you. You're not helping anything, Mary.
Damn. Jesus, okay.
Thank you.
Nobody sees that. Yawning.
I can
Yeah,
tell
you
by
get
the
it?
resistance I feel if I hit a vital spot.
Oh. Seems like it.
I'll
Yep.
take my vice now. I can't say much for our teamwork. At least we beat him, though. Or maybe I shouldn't say we. It was obviously more my victory than anyone else's. Mary, my
Okay.
hand hurts. Heal it.
Cocky.
Sit down. Sorry about before. Alright. Return to Lumiaris' divine protection. Sure.
Okay.
So it looks like maybe she will heal us. As long as it's after the fighting's over.
Enough with him already. He's done. My turn.
You don't need healing, it's just a scratch.
Come on, Mary. It's bleeding everywhere.
Okay,
You
my
better
guy.
spin on it, that might help. And it's Miss Mary to you. Another word and I might lose my temper.
What?
Damn. But that way of like
Maybe that's our problem. Mary, you have a set way.
bleeding
to
everywhere.
focus,
Yeah, a scratch.
And I
Okay.
think it's just not what we're used to.
So?
It's not bad. I'm just thinking there might be different types of priests, you know? Our first priest was a perfectionist. He couldn't stand it if all of us weren't in perfect fighting conditions, so he healed us constantly. That was just his way.
Yeah. I just can't remember what the guy looked like, but
Right.
can't remember how he even died.
Will you tell us about your method?
I'll have to go
so
back
I
and
don't
look
know
at
much
that.
about priests, to be honest with you.
Yeah, good question. What happened to your
I
whole
don't see
group?
why you would need to know more.
How can you not see?
At least he's trying to care. The others are kind of iffy about her still, but at least he's showing that he's trying to
We
care.
don't need to know about that if you don't want to tell us. But it would be nice if we could talk about our roles and responsibilities in battle,
True.
so we can work together.
If you aren't happy with the way I work, go ahead
Yeah.
and say so. I'll leave. Happily.
That's not what I was trying to say. I only wanted
And I
to.
don't understand what the problem is.
Holy cow.
Someone tell me how to do this, please. How do I communicate with this girl?
Yeah.
There's gotta be a way.
She's probably traumatized because hypothetically her whole other team probably died. Because what is it, a group of... See, there's 3 girls now. I think 3 guys. So is it originally a group of 6 or 7 people?
Wow, there are so many people here. What do you think we should order? Juice?
All...
No,
If, let's say it's a group of 6. Obviously she's one of them. So that means she just traumatized watching 5 other people die. Yeah, it's a group of 6 because there's 5 over there now.
Would it kill her to say hi to us?
Well, you know how Mary is. She doesn't really behave like a normal person in social situations.
So her name's
That was
Mary?
cold, even for her.
I hope I said that right.
She could have at least waved or something, couldn't she?
Well, think about it. We didn't say anything to her either. Maybe she wasn't sure how we would react, so she was waiting for us to say hi first. And then we didn't.
That's possible.
Why do we have to walk on eggshells?
I don't like this image of these three dudes looking like they're
Right
looking
there,
at her.
that's it.
I feel like some guy's gonna go up and try and hit on her and be a jerk, be a yeah.
Quit calling me that!
You're mocking her because she's yeah, okay. Not to make it sound weird, but there are some guys that
Yeah, you're right.
I recognize
yeah.
him. That's Shinohara from Orion.
Like girls that are like that, let's just say. And in myself, I'm one of them. I'm not much, not to make it sound weird, I'm not much of a guy that likes girls with the just bigger set. I'm more of the type of guy that, like what he was making her fun of, girls that are more flat chested. I don't know why, I just am. Hey, at least I'm giving a compliment. Because girls like that usually don't get that kind of, what do you want to say? Not to make it sound bad, I mean, there's some guys like me like that, but more guys out there that like girls that are just say bigger that way, but I'm not one of them. I don't know why, just not.
Before he died, Monitor said he was counting on me.
Just off of a random topic about something, why he was making fun of her about it.
Pretty sure what he
Sorry.
said is that I have to take his place.
Damn.
He wants me to become the party's new leader.
It's definitely going to take a lot of
Somebody's got to do it, but does it have to be me? Honestly, it's not a job I want. It's too big a burden.
practice, fighting,
The whole situation just sucks.
leadership. Yeah. They want you want to take
It's okay, Haruhiro.
part leader. Yeah, that's the problem.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I can't.
It'd be kind of cool to look up in the sky and see stars like that in the sky.
I don't know how to do this. Stop doubting yourself, Haruhiro, and just do it. I can't wait to see how our party does.
I was supposed to start this whole reaction stuff at 7:30, 7 o'clock, but I wrote down a whole bunch of lists of old to new animes that I'm gonna start doing, so I can catch up on things and quit doing reactions to new animes and shit.
New leader, huh?
Start with the old ones, finish them, going on to the new ones. I was about to say, here's somebody fun.
Moguzo is being more cautious than usual, and I think it's because he doesn't have a helmet. Which makes sense. Without a helmet, a blow to the head could kill him.
Yeah. You don't have a helmet. Nobody there does.
As a thief, I usually attack from behind.
She's got a hat,
Moguzo
or
doesn't have that option though.
I think like a witch's hat, but that's not gonna even protect you.
Since our roles in battle are so different, I never really understood Moguzo's fighting style. Well, honestly, I guess I never really
I have a
tried to
concern when they're
understand
showing this guy a lot. Not this guy, but the other one. He's gonna die.
That's
I
unexpected.
feel like he's gonna die this
I
episode.
wouldn't think she'd be the type to pray for the dead. Of course, how would I know?
Was she praying when she did that?
I don't actually know Mary at all.
Hey,
I think you should
as long as she's not being a total prick. I mean,
even if it's just a cheap
this guy could have been bleeding from his head earlier, and she could have sat there and been like, deal with it, and not even healed him.
Hey, don't worry.
Just be happy she's healing you guys and actually caring in a sense.
I'm not being
She might not talk, but
Once
so
you have
what?
the proper armor, you'll be able to fight without holding anything back, right? So it'll work out better for me too.
Yeah, good point, Haru. I hadn't thought about it that way. I'll
She's
take
looking
you
at
for
him
my
like
savings
she had a
too.
teammate
And
that
then
was
maybe
just
we
like
can
him.
all go shop for a
Hey,
cute
that's not a
outfit
bad
together.
thing.
Me too. I
might give him the confidence to talk and actually be friendly. A little bit more friendly, how would you say? Let me turn that to... Is that a 10 or a 9? Okay. My volume on my TV is so weird.
I'm doing something. See?
Mary said her staff is just for show, but that's not true. She has learned some skills for it. She may not want to fight in the front.
At least we got to see what the guy looked like. The one that died.
Thanks for earlier.
What are you talking about?
I don't think he wants the conversation. I don't know how to pronounce it. Conversate too much with you
Mary, hold on.
to make you not feel uncomfortable with the team. Is my best guess.
Yes, what do you want?
Man, she sure doesn't make this easy, does she?
No, she
She
doesn't.
doesn't know we're all in the same party. Does she
I
want
think she
people to hear?
does,
Is that
but she's probably been traumatized with her last team being dead.
I can't, of
Probably
course. I said another
abandoned her
time,
or killed.
she would probably just
One of the
leave.
two.
Well, it's no big deal.
They either abandoned her or they all died.
Would you
Which I hope not to be dark, more all died. So it's not like a whole hate thing that her team just hated her.
Thank you, but no.
What?
That was really polite.
Of course it was. Aren't I always polite?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, you really don't talk, but in a sense, you are.
It's not that.
A strange polite, let's just call it. I don't know how to describe it.
See you.
Man. I don't know why you even try. She's impossible.
Well, I don't know.
Not impossible, it's
She
just
seemed a little different.
she has to get used to you guys, and you guys have to get used to her.
I think it's a
She almost seemed like she was about to talk about what happened, but
That was really awkward.
at least she almost tried.
I'm
Let's just
pretty
say
sure Mary was
she
trying to
tried.
be friendly here. At least, that's what I'd like to believe. Hey, everyone, listen. I'm gonna go see Shinohara. I want to ask him something. If you don't mind, I'd like you all to come too. That okay?
Ah,
You want to know about who? Mary?
Yeah.
okay, her name is Mary. I kept thinking, okay, never
Who
mind.
was?
I thought he was going to go talk to her, but bring them all
Maybe
with
stuff
her. I'd be
about
like,
her
I don't
past,
think that's
or
smart.
anything, really. We'd like to get to know her, but she doesn't make it very easy.
Might as well just explain the situation. She's not around.
If that's what you want, don't ask me. You'll have better luck talking to Hayashi.
Okay, cool.
Hayashi knows Mary well. They used to be in the same party together.
Let's hope it's not the first party, because it seems like at this point it's abandoning. Like they didn't like her.
Volunteer soldiers, just like you all are now. Like Shinohara said, we were in a party together. Michiki and I were warriors. Mutsumi was our mage. Oak was our thief.
It's a mage.
Mary, she was our priest.
Oh, maybe I got shit backwards. Priest or mage? I heard that weirdly wrong.
10 days and we had our badges. We didn't have any encounters we couldn't handle easily. Until the kobold in the Siren Mine. Things seemed to go so easily for us, and we took it for granted. We thought our party was invincible. Of course, we didn't realize how much of a burden we were putting on Mary. She was so bright and cheerful, always smiling and laughing. With her around, it was impossible to feel nervous or sad.
So she.
She would heal us right away, even if it was just a scratch. And if Mutsumi or Oak were in trouble, she'd jump in to help. So of course we had it easy.
So there's different things to fight, not just goblins.
When Mary was doing
All to us, I think we only seen goblins so far, but those are fucking wolves right there.
the more battles we fought and won, the more our confidence grew. We weren't afraid of anybody or anything.
Well, thank God.
Now I know the line between
But being too
victory and
confident
defeat
can
is
get
thin.
you killed.
We didn't realize
Cocky.
that back then. And we grew arrogant.
Think you're the best in the world can get you killed.
We were foolish, but fortunately we always had Mary around. So every mistake was fixable. She kept the worst from happening. She kept us alive.
But what?
We set out to seize the Cyrene mine. We weren't the only party going after it. We were determined not to lose. So deeper and deeper into the mine we went. We got to the 5th layer down, and that's where we met it.
What's it?
An enormous black and white spotted kobold. Many volunteer soldiers had been killed by it already. The kobold was known as Death Spots. We should have run away as soon as we saw it. We could have. We had the chance. I think I regret that more than anything. But we fought. The kobold hit me, and I was knocked unconscious. When I came to a short while later, Oak and Mootsme were already dead. Michki, who was covered in wounds, was desperately trying to hold Death Spots back. He needed to be healed. I shouted at Neri over and over. She'd always healed us before. Hurry, I yelled at her.
She looks like
Have
she's...
to hurry.
My magic. I used it all. I can't. I'm so sorry.
Oh, so you have a certain limit to use it. She used it way too much. To heal.
On that day, our invincible party lost 3 of its members.
3 out of 3.
Gone for good.
So if this is her first group, so some did die.
It must have been awful, what she went through. Sometimes I feel like I can imagine what she was thinking. 3 of my friends died because I ran out of magic. So, what right do I have to be a healer?
So she blames herself in a sense. You run out of magic, you run out of magic. Like... But I think that's the end of it. Dude, don't start singing. Copyright out of nowhere and start singing. So she blames herself, it seems like, for losing members. So there's 6 of them. There's her, and then so naturally, without counting her, there's only 2 people that are together as a group still and survive, which are probably those 2 peep guys. In a sense, so it sounded like to me she left the group because she blamed herself for not being able to heal people based on the conversation that guy said. But that doesn't mean he could be lying. He could be doing this just to... But the way the story goes, I could believe him. I'm going to say I do believe him. But there are some... Off topic real quick. Some animes out there where people tell stories about somebody. Oh, this person felt bad, so they left and blah, blah, blah. And then you find later down the road that person that told that story was lying the whole time and he was actually the bad guy. That, like, killed everybody and she was traumatized or something. Something like that. But I could believe what this guy said in his story was true. I could believe the story. I think that's like the next episode. I don't want to see that. Wow, there's only 12 episodes of this season. There's not even a second season. That's weird. Let's unmute it. Unless it plays the intro right away. Please do. Pause. For the next episode. I was about to do a reaction right away to it, but no. We're going to stop this one and start a new one. But, yeah, so... Seems like she left herself out of the group. Went to go find a new one, or how they found her at. Like I said, I have to go back on some of these episodes just to remind myself. And that's what happened. Well, at least in a sense, it doesn't seem like... So, teammates did die, but at least it wasn't the teammates were like, oh, fuck you. You can't do this for us? See ya. You know, type thing. But, anyways, more reaction videos. Peace. See people next time.